Trapper here, same job. We're getting ready to put up the vinyl. I'm gonna show our techs how to do this, and then this is gonna be a little training snippet for future techs so they can understand how to do our trim. We wanna start out with our pad nailer and our multi-cut snips. This is how we're gonna cut our trim. What we do, 7-foot door. Most people don't need ladder. If you do, it's the same concept. Depending on your height, you may need a ladder, you may not. Concept's the same. Get your trim in the right position there, flip it upside down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our thumb, this is important here, we're gonna hold our thumb on the inside. We do not want our trim perfectly flush because then the trim will kick out on the door. So we wanna feel with our thumb about a 1/16 of an inch right there. Then get our nailer, 1, 2, 3. Now, I use my index finger. Be careful because you can get a sliver and you'll eventually feel the callus and you won't even be able to feel your fingers. That's a joke. All right, now I just use my nailer for my spacer here. Boom, 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 boom. Every time I move my left hand, I'm feeling that 1/16 of an inch, okay? So we're gonna have a pretty good spacing, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's gonna be pretty dang close to a 1/16 of an inch, just because I can feel that on my index finger, how much of a lip I have on the other side. Now we're in a place where there's a little bit of a break, so just take a peek. Still going good. And this way you're not stopping and looking to see if you're doing your trim right. You just feel it. Matthew and I talk a lot about our feelings when we're on the job. Feeling this, feeling that, shake it how you will, but just gonna feel that gap.
Don't take that out of context.
Come here, Sean.
Yes, sir.
So now we're gonna use our cutter. Our trim is gonna show us where to do this, or we're doing this. So we're just gonna take our cutter. We're gonna put a little cut right there. Got a little notch. Now I'm gonna take my cutter. I'm gonna just take a side view peek. I'm gonna give it a nice little pinch. We have a perfect cut. It's the exact same length that we need. Now we're gonna finish nailing. If you're a squidge long, better than being a squidge short. Don't take that out of context either. And then you don't have to edit this video because it needs to be a little more PC. Then we just finished our nails. So once I get my nails across the top done, I'm on a north-facing job right now. So if this was south-facing, I'd go through and throw a nail in between all my doubles. I'm not gonna do that because we're not gonna get the break. Something we normally get. So now we're gonna move on to our vertical trim. Same exact idea. What we do here is we put our trim on our floor, and then we get up here, and our new trim is gonna match the inside piece. We don't wanna worry about the flat. We're gonna take our cutter, hit on that little scratch right here, and then we're gonna take our cutter. Now I always check to see if this piece is pretty flat, which it looks like it's pretty flat. It has a little bit of an uphill this way, but if it was more significant, then you can make that cut. You know, you could cut it like this, you know, however extreme that next board is. But we're pretty flat, so I'm just gonna go flat. And then, little trick of the trade, and this is important, this backside here, you're gonna snip that off. Why do we do that?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the cameraman.
Oh, so the top flap folds
We
flush.
do that, Matthew is correct. We do that because when we put this piece up, perfect cut, look at that cut, good cut. This flap will lay inside there, okay? So then we wanna make sure this edge sets right in there. Okay, now we take our nailer. We want this to be the best looking part of the trim we're doing so far because that's where people will notice. Okay, then you can see we're flushed a bit inside right here. That's okay because we need to be square on this, okay? So now we're gonna find our 16th, okay? So we're gonna go here. Now I can feel my 16th. Boom, boom. There, find it. This vinyl's slippery. Make sure don't go throwing one through the side.
That's a no-no.
Our cameraman forgot to take a nail off. Don't worry, Matthew, I got it. I got it, Matthew.
Yeah.
This guy. Man, I tell you, sometimes it's hard to find quality. Figure it out. I'm gonna get my feel here. Boom. Oh, you know what? Right before I did that, I thought I was probably out of nails. Okay, now we're ready. Boom. Got a little bit of a knot in the concrete right here. So I'm gonna just do a little and That'll get us over that little spot. Tops and bottoms, 3 to 6 actually. But we are on the north side, so we don't have to worry about this peeling up as much. But now, got a nice perimeter seal around. Now finish off this side, ready to stack the door. So Sean, again, you drum the cutters. I'll tell you what, man. Matthew was also in charge of the cutters on that one, man.
My bad.
Stay ahead of the game. And here, oh, this one has a little bit more of an uphill. Has a little bit more of a front to back high. Oh, it's easy. I can just go like this. Okay. Dig that. It's like a little bit of a hill riser. Turned out. Your seal cut looks pretty good. Not bad for my first time. Look at that. I read the directions and watched the YouTube video before I came over here. So like every husband out there, I'm now a professional. You don't have to take that out. Okay, like I said before, use this as your measuring tape. Not a lot of people care. They just shoot this all over the place. But the problem is, we do things a little better. We want our trim to look nice. We want our hinges to be straight. We want to look decent. So we want to make sure we're not just randomly throwing brads down this thing. Because that's what our homeowners deserve. They deserve a little bit more fine tuning, more fine care. That's what we're going to do. Boom. Trimmed out. Looks good. On to the next step.